Hey there, this is Daryl from the Jackson Fishing Team, and I'm going to tie up some. It's been a while since I did do any tying videos, but I'll be tying up the Pig Gill Slayer. It's a fly that for this Project Healing Waters Charleston Sunfish Challenge that's been maybe a killer for me for the bigger fish, and so we'll show you what that looks like, and we'll tie up one, and maybe you'll give it a try. Alright, let's take a look at the fly, and I'll be tying it in a size 12. Alright. This is the Pig Gill Slayer, and kind of like a nymph with a bunch of rubber legs on there and some foam. Ostrich, Herl, things like that. Why don't we go ahead and tie one up? And the hook I'm going to use is a Kona terrestrial nymph dry, size 12, a TND. This is what the number is for it, I guess. And of course we'll debarb the hook. Next I'm going to put in some .025 lead-free wire, about 1 inch. And I'll use it all. And it'll be positioned up more where the thorax is than where I've currently got it. And I'm using 70 denier orange in Vivas. And we'll kind of lock it in. And I'm going to take the thread just around the bend of the hook. Next I'm going to put a tail on of Partridge Feathers, natural. And take a pinch and just take the quill away from it. And we want this to be roughly about a half, maybe towards the end of that. Half of a shank length, or right up to the end of that lead wire. You could trim it off, or I'm going to use it to kind of cover up that lead a little bit. And then I'm going to put some ribbing, some fine wire from Danville. I'm trying to keep it on the bottom of the thread or the hook shank. And I think I'm a little sparse on that tail. I'm going to add a little bit more fibers. It's never too late. Yeah. Now I'm going to grab about three or four strands of Peacock Herl. And I'm going to cut off like the last inch of it or so, or off the tip. And I'm going to create like a dubbing loop to reinforce those fibers. And I'm going to use my these hackle pliers right here as for helping me twist up the fibers around that dubbing loop. You could probably use a single strand of thread instead, or just twist the Peacock Herls for the Abdomen. I had one break there, but I think I caught it. Next, I'm going to counter wrap or reverse wrap, whatever you want to call it, to help reinforce those fibers even more with the ribbing. And then wiggle that off. Next, I'm going to take a piece of foam that's 1/4 by 1 inch long, and I'm going to put a point on it. This is going to work as the wing case. I always kind of lift up to make sure I don't have a gap in between what I just put in there. Next, I'm going to use some orange ostrich Herl, 4 or 5 pieces. This will be for the thorax. And I'm going to tie this in with the heavier end and the tips towards the back of the hook. And again, I'm going to put a dubbing loop to reinforce those. Even though ostrich herls are a little bit more durable than peacock, but those little teeth on them sunfish will definitely tear this up. Using the same method with that peacock or with the hackle pliers, I'm going to twist that up and put that off to the side. I'm going to use some centipede legs in speckled olive, medium size, and we're going to want to put 2 of these on each side. And these are roughly going to be, the pairings are about 3 inches to start with, and then I'll even them up. Excuse me. And I'm going to move my thread to the in front of them. And then I'm going to give it like probably 2 wraps behind there. Got one trapped back here. And then one in the middle. Trim off those. I think I'll try to burn a little bit of that off. Then I'll pull the wing case over. Try to pull these out of the way so I can do a whip finish. Some trim this with a little head, and then I'm going to pull these up make them all even. And there we have it. Little Pig Gill Slayer that I've been catching some of those big brim on. Well, I hope you found that interesting, good tie. I would try it again. I've got quite a few now tied in my box. It's a go-to fly for me for brim fishing or for sunfish or bluegills, whatever it is. All right, I'm Daryl. I will see you on the water. Let me hear all about your adventures.